that I got. Little girl with the pressing curve. Age 8, I got a Jerry curl. 13 and I got a relaxer. I was a source of so much laughter. 15 when
Welcome to Lifestyle Changes with Sandra Bustos. Today I've decided to do something a little different, something what I want to call a little edgy. We're going to step away from the educational side of Sandy, the teacher side of Sandy, and we're going to bring you some new artists today. I have two guests today. Right now I have Shadow L. Welcome, Shadow L, to the show.
Hello.
The reasoning for bringing him on is to show you, the audience, a new artist and give him opportunity. Tell us, L, what exactly is it that you have to offer the community?
I have a message, a sense of urgency, a story about a man with a dream, something that allows us to grow and to look outside the norm, not just 8 to 5, but to actually go for a dream. And when I'm out there and I'm sharing that experience and I'm actually working hard towards that goal, that's what I'm sharing. Because not only am I a man with words, but I am a man with action. And that's what I have to give back.
What is it that you are trying to attempt to do as far as me offering you the opportunity? What is it that you are attempting to do in the community?
Well, if things were to go the way that it should, as we all know, we have to have a plan.
The vision?
The vision, yes. So with a dream, you have to be able to visualize.
Right.
So I made 1,000 units of my album. It's called Shadow L, My Journey.
Let me just let you know that in having a show with variety of issues, variety of topics, our audience, we can't assume they know definitions. So tell me what you mean by units, 1,000 units. What is that?
When I say units, I'm talking about an album, 15 songs, mixing,
So it's
mastering.
terminology used in that world.
Yes,
Okay.
in that world, of the music world.
Okay.
As artists, as who's ever listening or anyone that's creating art,
Right.
it takes a lot of time to put into those things.
So that means supply.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And what I'm planning to do is once I distribute these albums, then I want to be able to take that funding, do it
May I
all.
ask you, how are you distributing at this time? How are you doing that?
Well, I'm actually going out myself.
You are doing the
Yes.
footwork.
I'm going out there, I'm meeting new people, wherever I can meet an individual, tell them about my music.
And how's that working for you?
It's working great.
Good.
Because I'm meeting so many different types of people.
What are the goals?
The goal is to not accept no for an answer and to keep proceeding
In
forward.
distribution, what are the goals?
Distribution. I would say in about 3 to 6 months, realistic, in terms of what I'm trying to do, I would say I want to go for 5,000.
5,000 CDs.
5,000 CDs.
So we're trying to reach customers and sell or give away or show yourself in terms of 5,000 CDs.
5,000 CDs. Now, there's a reason behind that, too, because as I accept donations with the music that I
Well, of course,
that I
you have to
provide.
live.
Exactly. I do want to give back to the community, and this is how. I noticed
In terms of how are you trying to give back to our community?
Well, I'm a firm believer that what you say can go around. So you have to be careful what you say.
Karma.
Exactly. Because you never know who's listening to what you have to say.
We hope everyone's listening.
Exactly. So when you make music, you have to recognize that, in a sense, you are responsible for what the young ones may hear or what they may repeat or what type of feelings that it may bring about them.
Unfortunately, the older ones, too, need to hear. So tell us, what is it that you have to say that they need to hear?
They need
Not in the music, but what do you bring to this? What is behind the CD? The man.
well, what's behind the music is...
What does the man have to offer? Because in reality, we can go to any man on the street.
I offer my heart and my dream, my ambition, my life. It's do or die.
So there's love behind and love within those tracks.
Oh, absolutely. Every word, every syllable, every letter is passion.
And you call yourself Shadow L. Where does that come from?
But when I was younger, I kept to myself a little bit. And I guess they said, hey, you stayed with the shadows, you know.
I normally say everyone, when I'm busy, is a shadow. Is that not the same concept?
In a sense.
It's a little bit different, isn't it?
And then I said my name is Alex also.
Ah,
So
the
take
real
out-
name.
Take out the L-E-X, I mean the E-X, and there's Shadow Al.
I knew there was a real name in there. Okay, that's good. Okay, so what else is it that we want in this dream to happen?
I want people to be able to listen to the music and understand that when their days are down and when they start doubting themselves, that they have hope.
So there's a message.
Because the dreams of many are the hopes of many. And if you trample on the wrong dreams, then you never know if that person who had a dream to save other people's lives would have ever pursued it. Because no one ever encouraged them. They never even tried. And someone may say, well, you might as well get motivated. They can do it, find it within themselves. The truth is, no man is an island. We cannot do it alone. So we have to encourage each other, because sometimes we need that empowerment from another person, even if it's just a stranger, even if it's from music. And that's
So
what I'm trying to bring.
are you in essence telling us and telling the audience that you're trying to be that change?
Yes, absolutely. You only got one mark in this life. You only got one chance. It's not like a video game where you lose and you can hit reset and you can continue again. No, it's a cold world out there.
In essence, what we're really trying to say here is that you are one person, but you matter.
Absolutely. If you don't value yourself, then you lose meaning in what you're doing.
True.
You might as well just be walking with no soul, no spirit.
True.
You know?
Who gets all this opportunity other than yourself? Do you have a family?
I have a family. Yes, I do. They get the opportunity, the hard work that I put into it,
Mm-hmm.
It allows them to have something to eat, to have a roof over their head.
Yes.
And I'm appreciative of that, because I recognize that no matter how successful you may seem, or if you have a car or a mortgage that you're paying, a 9 to 5, in a blink of an eye, it can be
Gone.
taken away. And I know that from
What
firsthand.
defines fame and success for you?
Success is when you do something you love, when you no longer feel that it is work, when you are passionate about what you do,
Passion.
when you are tired and you are still going out there and working. That is success. It isn't money, because if it was money, then you wouldn't have individuals that have all the money in the world talking about how they want to potentially take their lives away, because that isn't success.
So success doesn't have a face that we're used to.
No, because if we base success off what man has physically, then we are already saying that if you're a middle class and you're lower class and you're in the upper class, then you are more valuable than the next. And that is not true, because you can be a grandmother taking care of your household. You got a family. Everyone reaches out to you. Sure, the grandmother doesn't have all that money, but she is successful because she's doing something that she loves, and that's spending time with her family and making sure that she's there for everyone.
So
Spreading
am I
that
safe to
knowledge.
say that you don't give respect to assumptions? Never assume?
We never assume.
Never assume.
Always give a chance.
Always give an opportunity.
Always. Opportunity.
Do we get to hear you sing?
Well, I don't actually sing, but I do flow,
Do we get to hear some of that?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So shall I?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You know what? You have how many tracks on this CD?
I have 15 tracks.
15
tracks.
Are they all the same types of music, or are you doing something different on all of them?
They're very different, but they're all connected.
Okay.
This album
So-
is all connected because it's a story. That's why it's called My Journey. Yeah.
So track 1 starts a story.
Yes.
Okay.
If anyone has ever seen me out on the streets, when I'm walking up to them, I start telling them about my passion. So the first song is Never Give Up. And there's a skit that talks about an artist walking up to the individual and explaining to them, hey, this is what I do. And the person that they're speaking to is cutting them off. Not even giving them a chance to speak out and say what they want. But at the end of the day, he says, you have a good day. And then he starts flowing about how he got to what he's trying to do.
So do they try to cut him off in the beginning? Is that what's happening?
Yes, he says, hey, I'm not interested. I don't listen to that type of music. That's the old saying.
Is that your story?
Well, that's a true story.
It's happened to you?
It's every day.
Every
But you
day.
know what? I recognize that when you have a dream, nobody, and I mean nobody, owes you nothing. So if they say no, it's all good. It's not personal. I understand. I may have caught you in a bad day. You may really not listen to music. But God bless you still. It's all good. Because I'm going to still do what I do.
For the most part, you're probably expecting a no before a yes. Am I right?
No. I go there with no expectations.
Right. So and having a no, it's not going to ruin your day.
No. Because if it ruined my day, then I would have been done with it. I would have been
Right.
quit.
How long have you been doing this up to this CD point? How long?
It's going on a month.
A month.
In
A
terms
month?
In terms of full, yes, in terms
And you
of
got a good cover and you got a good CD.
in
That's a
terms
good
of, yeah,
job.
in terms of a full hard drive, like really pushing it, because
And
it's
I
like-
don't know a lot about music. And a month is a little bit of a time. I give my hat off to you. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you got to work hard.
That shows us some drive. That's really good.
It's like this, and I've learned this from other speakers. So this is not my full knowledge, but I have to share this with my fellow artists and whoever has a dream. If a man tells you, I want you to sell 10,000, off the bat they're going to think that's way too much because the number itself is intimidating. But if the man says, out of 1 million, I want you to sell 1%, then that's feasible. It's something that can be done. No longer are they thinking it's 10,000. They now recognize that that is a number that can be reached because of the amount of people that they're going to attempt to sell it to. And the reason why I make that example is because it isn't where you're going. It isn't how much money you have. It isn't where you're at in life. It's your mind state. Because the difference between another man who's homeless and another man who's homeless is that one believes that eventually he's going to have a home and he ain't going to be out on the streets, while the other one has already accepted his fate.
So it's attitude.
It is attitude. That's the difference.
And that's what I tell people as far as an audience, depending on who I'm speaking to, but most of the time it's my students.
Right.
And at this time, they haven't always been, but at this time they're adults.
Yes, forever learning. You know, I think that's what people forget. You know, when you're a young baby and you're a child, you know, someone picks you up. You didn't pick yourself up. You didn't feed yourself.
You didn't give birth to yourself.
Someone took care of you. So
right.
Why is it all of a sudden that we're grown that we cannot accept help from others?
That's
Pride
what
comes
I
before
say.
the fall.
And why is it we always think of retirement when in reality we should never think of retiring?
Well, when you're a go-getter, it's a little different, you know.
When you're an achiever, tell me about it. Okay, we have 1/2 of a minute, I think, to our break, and we will come right back. When we come back, be prepared to show our audience what you have to offer on that CD.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
The woman that I am inside. 97 dreadlocks all gone. I looked in the mirror for the first time.
Right here in the Tower District and all over the Central Valley, you'll see the Bobby Salazar signs everywhere. Let's bring in Bobby Salazar. Bobby!
Hey, how are you?
How's it going, man?
Good.
Real good to have you back on. Now, a new sponsor, The Buzz. I want to thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I want to get right down to it. What'd you bring?
Well, this is our famous party tray. It's our variety tray, we call it, and it has just a little bit of everything. It has little taquitos and burritos and quesadillas and guacamole. And it's one of the most popular one that we sell. You can call in. We can have them ready in like 20 minutes to 30 minutes. You know how busy we are, but, you know, spur of the moment, this is a great deal to get for any party, any occasion.
For the Super Bowl or any occasion, order a party tray from Bobby Salazar's.
Hi, Stan Gross of Horn Photo. Are you looking for a camera that takes better pictures than your phone? Why not give Horn Photo a shot? We can show you fantastic cameras from Nikon, Canon, Sony, and GoPro. Your time is valuable, so before you buy from Costco, Best Buy, or the internet, come see us. We've got great prices and deals, super knowledgeable staff, and we've been selling cameras in Fresno for 76 years. We're in the Villaggio at Blackstone and Nees, or go to hornphoto.com, Fresno's Camera Center.
Solar energy is now more affordable than ever. Hi, I'm Ty Simpson, sales manager of the new Bland Solar office here in Clovis. And right now at Bland Solar, we're offering a program with zero down payment. That's right, zero money out of your pocket. This new program is affordable and easy, with guaranteed production and no appraisals needed. In fact, your new system can be up and running in as little as 4 weeks. Bland Solar looks forward to serving the residents of the Central Valley. So call us today at 554-5657. Bland Solar, the Valley's expert in solar.
Hi, my name is Bonnie, and I'm a show producer here at CentralValleyTalk.com. We have a lot of great shows that you can share your business with our viewers. I'd love for you to give me a call. My number is 559-289-9687.
Are you losing weight drinking coffee? Find out how Javita can change your life, help you lose weight, stay healthy, all while making money doing it. Call now, 246-4895.
For all of your real estate needs, call Mike Briggs Properties, 559-486-6758, or check us out at MikeBriggsProperties.com.
Watch Tim Thiessen live Wednesdays at 3 p.m. right here on CentralValleyTalk.com and on digital channel 33.2. If you missed the live broadcast, we're on every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. on Comcast channel 200 and digital channel 43.5. You don't want to miss this.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
I am not the skin. I I am not your expectations, no.
Welcome back to Lifestyle Changes. I'm Sandra Bustos, and I hope you're enjoying my guest today. I am. He's a treat and a character all in one, and he's going to actually show you what he has there on that CD in a few minutes. But first, let me find out a little bit more about Shadow Al.
Yes.
I want to know about your journey, your life before you went into music. What were you doing?
I was going to school in
Because you
junior
say
high.
you wanted to make change. I want to know not a whole bio, but I want to know what is it that we're changing from that you would want to share on the air.
Sure. What I'm attempting to change into is a man that no longer holds on to his pride. Because I've done it alone most of my life. And when you try to do things alone and you think that everything will fall into place just because you are who you think you are, it doesn't always go in that direction that you're heading.
Well, sometimes we have to decide to let go of the wheel, because sometimes the wheel, that we're in charge of doesn't take us where we want to go.
That's true.
So I know you have a spiritual background, and I'm glad for that. And I'm glad whatever it is that brought you here today has brought you here today. And it is in saying that I've had my own moment to realize when I needed to make change. So congratulations. Not everyone has that. Some people don't succeed in realizing they need to change. So you should be commended for that, and that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
and that is why you're here, because I recognize that when you walked up to my car with your selling points.
Yes.
Behind the selling points, I saw a person. Had I not seen a person, you would not be here.
Absolutely.
And that in itself needs to be said, because I want my audience to know that you're not just here because you have a CD to sell.
Right.
Because everyone has something to sell. Everyone has something to offer. But I would like you to know it is the person, the quality person that I saw in you that got you in this seat today.
Oh, thank you.
So now,
Wow. Feels good.
I want you to know that if you give your best foot today and give our audience what you want them to hear, that you're probably going to reach the audience that you want to reach. So, audience, I want you to know that Shadow Al will perform.
Excuse me.
He's going to give us a little bit of a demonstration of what you're going to find on his CD.
Just a little sound. You know what I mean?
So, you're not going to hear all of the tracks, but he's going to do a little bit for you. So, here we
Love
go.
at first sight. Hello there, how you doing? My name is Al. I've never seen you before. I like the way you smile. Saw you walk in and I couldn't help but come close. It's hard to find a good approach when the words spoke means so much from the touch from this girl who I don't even know, but I know will be my girl. Wow, from start to finish, our conversation went well. I have her interest. She was smart with goals and all, physically beautiful with eyes that had me stalled. From time to time, I looked away. She would ask what was wrong, and I would say, nothing, just enjoying the view. I never knew that butterflies looked as colorful as you. She just smiled and continued to speak. I knew right there and then she would end it with me. You're my love, you're the one. I can see you having my baby son. The greatest love story ever told. You will never have to be alone. You're my love, you're my rose. Me and you are forever young. The greatest love story ever told. We are unified through one soul. The same night we spoke on the phone, she told me how she felt about being all alone. So many heartaches, so many mistakes, and if love was to come, then she'd have to have faith. I didn't say too much in return. What could I say to a woman who was buried and burned? But then it happened, she confessed to me about the feelings that she had unexpectedly. About me, the legendary Shadow Al. Broken hearted, the love that was hardest now. Did she mean it when she said it? I'm feeling you. For a second I was surprised, I wanted to see her and hold her and tell her when her body is cold. I'll be her sweater till the day we grow old. There isn't anything that I wouldn't do. Hear my words show you now, cause I'm falling for you. You're my love, you're the one. I can see you having my baby son. The greatest love story ever told. You will never have to be alone. You're my love, you're my rose. Me and you are forever young. The greatest love story ever told. We are unified through one soul. Beautiful, good morning, you fell asleep. Over the phone we were talking and then I peeped. I listened closely, I heard your heartbeat. I thought about you emotionally. Literally, I heard you breathing deep. But anyway, Where would you like to meet? That day is new, so spend it here with me. Give you a few, sure, wait for me. On the way, I picked up a rose, and that very same morning I had wrote her a poem. I was excited and decided that the angels had guided two hearts to find a lover of their own. Timing is everything, and everything is having a gift to find that one you call home. My spirit is lifted and gifted as this woman who captured the heart we call our very own soul. We went to dinner, I read her my poem. Next to the park, I gave it a rose. We spent the whole day together, the perfect weather, and what made it even better, her hand I got to hold. Are you that one that will stay in my life? Are you that one that will end all the strife? She looked at me, I looked at her, and out of nowhere we had kissed the night away. She's my future wife. You're my love, you're the one. I can see you having my baby son. The greatest love story ever told. You will never have to be alone. You're my love, you're my rose. We are unified, forever young. The greatest love story ever told. We are unified through one soul. Beautiful, good morning, you fell asleep. Over the phone we were talking, and then I peeped. I listened closely, I heard your heartbeat. I thought about you emotionally. Literally, I heard you breathing deep. But anyway, where would you like to meet? That day is new, so spend it here with me. Give you a few, sure, wait for me. And that's love at first sight.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole song. I didn't expect the whole song.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was great, though.
Yeah, see, that's storytelling, because the art of flow, that's the misconception, is that it's just different types. But when I flow, it's a story.
It was smooth, too.
Yeah, it has a story. It's
Very
a guy
good.
sees a girl. It's of course it's somewhat abstract, because these days, unfortunately, not many people believe in that concept, because it does take time to get to know somebody. But wouldn't it be nice if it really happened like that, straight to the chase?
Yep.
Why
Yep.
waste time?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Love at first sight. That's what it's called.
That is track number what?
Number 3.
Very
1,
good.
2, 3.
But you
Yes.
do other things.
Yes, I also produce, and I make instrumentals, and I also engineer. I record in the studio.
Is this self-taught?
Yes, it's self-taught.
In the garage?
No, in a cave.
In a cave.
In a cave, yes. But
And
yes.
I don't know if we mentioned it yet. You're not from Fresno, correct?
No, I'm not.
Where are you coming from?
Oh, I'm from Oakland.
Oakland.
From Oakland. But respect to Fresno. You guys are a great city.
What is it that you like about Fresno?
I like the people.
The people?
Yeah, I mean, don't get
The
me wrong.
diversity?
The diversity. I mean, there's always going to be ups and downs, but that's in everything,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Do you believe it's a family environment? To raise a family, have a family, grow a family, stay with your family, stay connected environment?
From what I've seen, I believe so.
And how long have you been here?
It's going on 8 years.
Oh, so you have a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just say I am representing Fresno too.
Well, I've been here all my life, so that's why I asked, because I know it is a family-oriented environment, because I can go anywhere.
All right.
And I always tell people, why go and get caught up in L.A. or San Francisco or any big city when you can stay here and really enjoy your family, am I right?
I like
and
it.
if your business thrives, even the better.
Well, my goal is just to let the hard work do the talking.
Is this what you want to stay doing? Where does the vision take you?
Well, first things first, the goal is 5,000 units in 3 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Once that's accomplished, then I'm going to take some of the funds and invest it and look for some fundraiser places, whether they're feeding the homeless, trying to teach the kids, trying to do something positive for the community. And I'm going to walk up to them and I'm going to tell them what I've done
Yeah.
and say, look, this is what I've done. These are my goals. Here is a resume of what I've actually completed.
So
wanna
you're
be-
looking to put this further into charitable organizations?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I know
that's good.
that the truth of the matter, that's really my goal, but they can't take me seriously if I've yet to reach that goal. See, once I reach that goal and they see that, they can be like, well, wait a minute, he's not just talking.
As
He
far
has
as
done it.
music.
Yes, he has
Because
done it.
you know that you can reach out to charity and
Yes.
organizations without the music. The man does that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
but I also
okay.
but I also recognize that when you present yourself, they also want to see what you've done. You know, as long if they see what you've done, because it's one thing to give a speech, but what happens when the doors are closed?
The
They-
doors will always be closed or half open. That
Sure.
is just a reality that we live in. It's up to you to crack it further and keep it open.
I have advice for anyone that's watching this besides the music. If you do something, do it also behind closed doors, because that will define your character. If you are a winner, you are a winner every time, even when you lose, because that's just who you are, that thinking process. And that's also what I mean when I say when the doors are closed, because you don't want to be one way, one thing when you're in front of so many people. And then all of a sudden, when things get down, all that energy and that spunk has just disappeared. It's called consistency. So that's my advice for anyone that's trying to do this, because this is a project in itself, but the true project is to build yourself. You're forever learning. That's the key. Forever learning, humble yourself, and always just keep flowing and put God first,
Absolutely, humility,
Yeah.
right? How long did it take you to put this CD together?
It took me 2 years.
Wow.
2 years. 2 years of my life I put into this CD. I just figured if I'm going to go out there and present my music, it's going to be some of my best stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that not everyone is going to feel it because that's just music.
Different genres for different people, and that's
However,
okay.
I will acknowledge, though, that when you listen to my music, you will recognize, though, that the person who made the music put a lot of thought into it.
Yes,
and
and you know
work into
what, Alex?
A.K.A. Shadow Al, yes.
It is not what we look like, how much money we make is what we talked about, what we drove. Is that what you said?
Yes.
It is not what we have to sell and how we get up and look and what we look like when we get into bed. It is what?
It's the drive that you have when you wake up in the morning and thanking God every day that you have an opportunity to understand who He is, and then from that point on moving forward and letting Him walk through. Because I'll be honest, if not for Him, me doing this, I'd be scared. I'd be afraid to walk up to a complete stranger.
If you weren't scared, you may not keep pushing. It is that fear that keeps you pushing, I'm sure.
Well, the reason why I do it is because God told me to put it, He put it in my heart to do it. He said, if you don't do it, you'll never do it.
Right.
He said, you got one life and you might as well push on forward. And that's the reason why I do it.
And it's true.
It's exciting because you have a brand new job, but just getting into the music topic right quick, you guys will see me in a street corner near you. Probably a gas station, probably a little store that's playing music.
Yeah.
Anywhere where I can socialize and engage. You can also go to my website at flow-shadow-al.com. That's where you can get it as well. Like I said, I take donations for the music. And you can also contact me directly because I also produce and have a studio.
Yes, because Shadow needs to live, and we do that with money.
That's
Unfortunately,
true.
we need to have a little bit of money. As much as we say we don't need that brand new BMW, we do need some food and some water.
But mark my word, though.
Thank you, Al.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'm going to let you finish.
Okay, well,
but I want to make sure that they know that I am appreciating you.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead and say the last few. We have a few minutes.
I was going to say flow-shadow-al.com. My contact is 559-375-9222. I have studio time. I make tracks as well. When you see me, by all means, feel free to engage in a conversation. Life is too short, and the best thing that we can give each other is our time. So that's why I tell someone, even if they don't get the CD, thank you for your time. I appreciate you hearing me out. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is, nobody owe you nothing. So you better go out there and get it, because if you don't, somebody else is going to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Put some money in the effort bank. Thank
real.
you.
That's real. And I want to thank you as well, Sandra,
You're welcome.
for having me. I'm thankful for the opportunity. Thank you for my group, the New Breed, Nino, Tony Corey, Mezer, Angel Miles, and most importantly, Yahshua, Jesus, Yahshua, without the J. and I just want you guys to know that if you see me out there, I'm for real about this. This is my dream. So when you ask me, what are you selling me? I'll tell you flat out, I'm not selling you anything but my dream. So support.
Thank you, Shadow. And thank you for being here with us in Lifestyle Changes. I'm Sandra Bustos. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
You can rock it straight like Oprah Winfrey.
Buy
If it's not what's
Davita
on your head, it's
Coffee.
what's on
Change your coffee, change your life. One cup at a time. Check us out at ilovejavita.com.
Watch Tim Thiessen live Wednesdays at 3 p.m. right here on CentralValleyTalk.com and on digital channel 33.2. If you missed the live broadcast, we're on every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. on Comcast channel 200 and digital channel 43.5. You don't want to miss this.
Hey, my name's Chris DeVold, the host of Sex Drugs Chris DeVold. I've been on CentralValleyTalk.com for 8 months partying on Tuesday nights, but guess what? The party's moving nights. Now I'm on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Apparently the party was just too much on Tuesday nights. So join me on CentralValleyTalk.com where I promise to bring you one live music act a week. Sex Drugs Chris DeVold, Friday nights, 8 p.m. on CentralValleyTalk.com.
This just in. Tower District houses are selling for as little as $300 per month. If you have a job and decent credit, you can own your own home. If you can come up with a down payment, you can own a home a lot cheaper than you can rent, and your payment will never go up. Also, you could deduct most of your house payment from your income taxes. If you'd like to lock in your monthly house payment at $300 to $500 per month for the next 30 years, call Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Hello, I'm Shelley at Horn Photo, and it's time to do more with your pictures. Get those images out of your camera, off your computer, and rescued from deep within your phone, and turn them into memorable photo keepsakes and gifts. Here at Horn Photo in Fresno, we have many wonderful photo items that we produce in-house, and we're here to help you find your individual style. So now's the time. Stop by Horn Photo in the Bellagio at Blackstone and East, or visit us online at hornphoto.com to explore the possibilities.
I'm Mike Briggs, owner and CEO at CentralValleyTalk.com. If you like talk radio, you'll love CentralValleyTalk.com. All local, all live, all the time, CentralValleyTalk.com.
Hey everybody, let's have some fun. Right. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times.
Watch Mike and Athena Fridays at 1 p.m. on CentralValleyTalk.com.
Hi, my name is Bonnie, and I'm a show producer here at CentralValleyTalk.com. We have a lot of great shows that you can share your business with our viewers. I'd love for you to give me a call. My number's 559-289-9687.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Brought to you by Javita Coffee. Change your coffee, change your life.
Welcome back to Lifestyle Changes. I'm Sandra Bustos. You may notice someone different sitting next to me. Petey Push, other talent that I have just stumbled across here in the Tower District. I was impressed with him when he walked up to myself and a friend of mine having tea at Teasers, and decided to bring him here today. Welcome, Petey.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell us about yourself. I know a little bit. I'm going to be honest, not too much, and that's what the spirit of the show is about. You bring your story here. I tell you a little bit about me. You tell about yourself. But really, we don't know much about each other. What is it? Tell me about you and what brings you to the show when I say talent. Tell us about your talent.
I'm a local Christian artist. I do music, and I'm talking about God, and I'm just trying to push it out there to people, kids and grown-ups, and that's really all I do for now. And I'm just trying to make a living for me and my daughter. She's 3 years old, and that's really about it. Yeah.
And so what made you want to do that? Because you could have done anything to bring food home to your 3-year-old daughter. Why this?
Because I was working at Target. I was doing the overnight shift, and I worked there for two and a half years. Went through a rough breakup with my baby's mama, and I was working for like 2 years straight, and I was working hard. I had tickets and that I couldn't pay, so I ended up losing my license. So I ended up riding my bike for 8.5 miles back and forth straight to work, and it became hard for me. So I decided to quit working at Target and started doing music. My brother, he inspired me to do this, and he's been doing it for 4 years, and I just started about a year ago. And it's been great ever since I decided to stop, and I feel much more free. I'm able to be who I want to be, much more happier.
Had you been singing when you were at Target and writing your songs?
Yeah.
And did someone say, you're pretty good at it? Is that what gave you the encouragement?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
so tell me now, with the audience that you've shown your music and your art to, what are they saying? What do they say about you?
They say it's good lyrics. They like the beats. They like the message that's on there, and they say it's positive, and they always encourage me to keep going and keep doing better. There's always room for improvement. We're always learning and forever learning. So,
What are your goals here in selling your music? Other than making a living, what are your goals? Are you trying to reach a capacity with this? Are you trying to reach an audience with this? And other than making a living, what are your goals?
my goals is to continue to do music because this is what I love doing. I found real happiness in doing this, and I'm really glad that I'm doing this. And I'll just like to, reach everybody that I possibly can. And like I said, I want this to be permanent.
So this is your passion.
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what has your family said about it? Are they on bandwagon to go with this? Encouraging you?
Not everybody agrees, but regardless of the agreements of what everybody thinks, I'm going with my heart.
Right. We can't always worry about that,
yes,
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Agreements aren't necessarily the avenues to success anyways, and necessarily not with family. It is right here and right here. So I'm asking for immediate loved ones. Are they on the bandwagon?
Yeah, for the most part.
And if they weren't, would you do it anyway?
Of course.
I hope so.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you have on there about yourself? When I say on there, the CD. What is the story?
I have my my past things that I've done in the past that led me to, doing this music and doing it for God. Things like smoking weed, like being lazy, being mean and envious and hurtful to other people.
Some negative things that you thought
I
about.
had a very negative past, I have to admit, yes.
So this is your lifestyle change.
Correct.
And
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to know what your future dreams are when you get to where you want to be with this CD or other CDs. Is it singing, writing? What all does this entail as far as you being the artist? And then when you tell me that, what is it you're reaching for? What is the dream?
To like I said, reach people that possibly wouldn't know about me, wouldn't know about God, and wouldn't know about good music. It's a mixture of R&B and gospel rap, and like I said, it's all about giving glory to God, and first and foremost, because God is the first that we ought to give thanks to. Mm-hmm. For creating us and allowing us to even be in this moment. So I just thank him for everything first, and that allows me to love other people under, that much more, and it gives me appreciation just for life and its whole. It keeps me happy and keeps me content.
So Petey, tell me this: you've realized, it seems to me that you've realized that looks aren't going to get you anywhere without hard work.
Yes, ma'am.
And it took a road of negativity to get you here a little bit?
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so what you're trying to do now is go the route and work with God?
Yes, ma'am.
Because really, in reality, we can't do it alone.
Yes, ma'am.
And how's that working for you?
It's working great. Like I said, he made me happy, and the fact that I'm able to do this and able to quit my job and to be doing this full time, I go out there I ask for donations for my CD, and I present it to them with, like I said, with a kind spirit, and I allow them to make the decision. And I've been doing this for about a year now. I've been in Tower District for about 7 months, 8 months, and recently moved to the north side of Fresno, around Shaw and Peach, and I want to continue to do this for as long as it takes until some doors open up and I'm allowed to perform maybe on stage and to move higher. I'm just trusting in him for all of that increase, and I'm just continuing to work hard, and he says, you don't work, you don't eat. So
other than the fact that you have mentioned you were out here in the Tower District and you're on Shaw and Peach, what other venues are you using to promote your music?
Actually, at my church, the church I attend is Saints Community, and they're on Ashland and Millbrook next to the Kitty campus. Praise Church, which is on Willow and Shaw.
Which would be the perfect venue for the type of music that you have. Is it just Christian music, or is it other genres of music that you sing?
Just Christian.
Not that just is not good enough, but what I am implying by saying that is if you have other talents, this is the platform.
Yeah.
This is what you sing about at this time. Are you venturing out, or is this it? For what you want to do, is this it? Christian music?
Yes, ma'am.
This is where you want to be.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when you get to the level of selling the CDs where you want to be, which I don't know yet what that is because you haven't told us, what then?
I really, honestly, wouldn't mind selling 10,000 CDs. I wouldn't mind doing that, but I would be happy with just even 5,000, to be honest with you. I would be happy with anything. Whatever I'm allowed to do and whatever I'm able to do will be great for me. And I'm just, like I said, I'm thankful and I'm being humble about it, and I'm just allowing him to.
Which is good. Which is good. We like that. And how is the community accepting your music?
They like I said, I get mixed messages, but for the most part, I get thank you, for doing that. And then we're actually doing something good because we're not just at the church where we're staying within the grounds where they just want us to stay. A lot of people wouldn't mind us staying there, but I'm venturing out and I'm allowing people to hear it, for what it is, and my testimony's on there from where I came from to what I'm doing now. So I'm just thankful for that,
Congratulations. And the CD is good, by the way. We'll be right back on Lifestyle Changes with Sandra Bustos and Petey Push.
Thank you.
Right here in the Tower District and all over the Central Valley, you'll see the Bobby Salazar signs everywhere. Let's bring in Bobby Salazar. Bobby!
Hey, how are you?
How's it going, man?
Good.
Real good to have you back on. Now, a new sponsor, The Buzz. I want to thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I want to get right down to it. What'd you bring?
Well, this is our famous party tray. It's our variety tray, we call it, and it has just a little bit of everything. It has little taquitos and burritos and quesadillas and guacamole. And it's one of the most popular one that we sell. You can call in. We can have them ready in like 20 minutes to 30 minutes. You know how busy we are, but, spur of the moment, this is a great deal to get for any party, any occasion.
For the Super Bowl or any occasion, order a party tray from Bobby Salazar's.
Hi, Stan Gross of Horn Photo. Are you looking for a camera that takes better pictures than your phone? Why not give Horn Photo a shot? We can show you fantastic cameras from Nikon, Canon, Sony, and GoPro. Your time is valuable, so before you buy from Costco, Best Buy, or the internet, come see us. We've got great prices and deals, super knowledgeable staff, and we've been selling cameras in Fresno for 76 years. We're in the Villaggio at Blackstone and Nees, or go to hornphoto.com, Fresno's Camera Center.
Solar energy is now more affordable than ever. Hi, I'm Ty Simpson, sales manager of the new Bland Solar office here in Clovis. And right now at Bland Solar, we're offering a program with zero down payment. That's right, zero money out of your pocket. This new program is affordable and easy, with guaranteed production and no appraisals needed. In fact, your new system can be up and running in as little as 4 weeks. Bland Solar looks forward to serving the residents of the Central Valley. So call us today at 554-5657. Bland Solar, the Valley's expert in solar.
Hi, my name is Bonnie, and I'm a show producer here at CentralValleyTalk.com. We have a lot of great shows that you can share your business with our viewers. I'd love for you to give me a call. My number's 559-289-9687.
Are you losing weight drinking coffee? Find out how Javita can change your life, help you lose weight, stay healthy, all while making money doing it. Call now, 246-4895.
For all of your real estate needs, call Mike Briggs Properties, 559-486-6758, or check us out at MikeBriggsProperties.com.
Watch Tim Thiessen live Wednesdays at 3 p.m. right here on CentralValleyTalk.com and on digital channel 33.2. If you missed the live broadcast, we're on every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. on Comcast channel 200 and digital channel 43.5. You don't want to miss this.
CentralValleyTalk.com. I am not my hair. I am not the skin. I am the soul that lives.
Welcome back to Lifestyle Changes. I'm Sandra Bustos, still here learning about Petey Push. I want to give you a little bit of a taste of what he actually does now, a cappella style. No music, just him. Not necessarily on the CD, just his voice. You ready?
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. We're not just off bread, but off of what he said, and his words are my meds instead. I love the Lord, I really do. You wake me up in so many ways. I preach you no matter what nobody say. I'm so thankful for this life. You're the husband, we're the wife. What do you do when they start to hate? We're supposed to live in love, wise as serpents, but we are harmless as doves, and there's no need to hold no grudge. Forgive, he forgives. Sons of God, we were made, and without him, you're a renegade. Devil plays like arcades. Believe it's done, all because the Son, he matters just like a whole son. You're not tired when you run. Love your neighbor, that's fun. His word, not a gun. Good to you like onions. Jesus is God, and God is all love, and it comes from the one up above.
Very good. And that wasn't off the CD, by the way. Very good. And you know what? That goes to show that you can just do it right off like that.
All right.
And so do you do that at church?
Yes, ma'am. We actually performed in the past, but we're actually getting ready to perform on a youth day for the
Very
youth.
good. A youth day here in the Valley?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that going to be?
It's on Ashland and Millbrook.
Oh, at the church.
Yes,
The church
ma'am.
is going to have a youth day. Okay.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
good. That's good. Do you have a lot of children there at the church?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Are
kids,
they
yes.
seniors too? Do you
Not
sing?
so much that, but I minister to them and
Oh,
help
good.
them. You know.
Are you a youth pastor?
No, I'm not. I'm not actually even credentialed or anything like that. But
Mhm.
I just minister to them. You know, when I get a chance to talk to the younger kids that are, you know, things that I've been through that I
Mhm.
could help them not go through.
Right.
You know,
I don't know
kinda
that you
give
need
them
to
a
be
heads up.
credentialed in that capacity in the church. Do you?
No,
No, I don't think
no,
you do. So
necessarily,
that's
but-
good. It's a good deed. And so tell me now the story behind the story.
I started off, I came straight out of high school. I didn't even graduate. I was a student at Edison High School. I played football there at Edison. I dropped out. I started smoking weed my senior year. I got lazy. I dropped out. Then I ran into an Army recruiter by the name of Sergeant Christostomos. I forget his first name, but he actually came to me and started talking about the Army, and I got interested. And he's the one that helped me get my GED. I actually passed the test one time. I just took the test and I passed it. And it was in 2007 when I did that. And right away I actually went to the Army, and I served there for 3.5 years during that time. And then I came back out. I was still smoking weed, and you know, I wasn't living right, that I consider living right, and I was doing a lot of bad things that I will not say here on air. But just to be honest, you know, it's changed me a lot that I actually started going to church. My auntie, my auntie, her name is Betty Holmes. She's a teacher at Fort Miller Middle School, and she's helped me a whole lot through my years, and she's the one that brought me into the church and helped me learn a lot as far as who I am and what I need to do, what I should do, and it's helped me a whole lot. I would like to say that. And
Well, thank you to the auntie, huh?
yeah, and thanks to Auntie. She's a really hard-working woman, and
Mhm.
she's really.
What grade does she teach?
She teaches 7th grade.
7th grade.
Yes, and
What's her subject?
math.
Math. Wow.
Yeah. And she, like I said, she's a beautiful, great woman that's brought me up, and I could call her my godmother. She doesn't like the title,
Mhm.
but she's really helped me out.
She's a good influence.
Yeah, she was a great influence on my life, and
And you know,
just
it's a
thankful for that.
credit to you giving area to where your negativity in your life was, because I think it's important to do that in order to move forward and
Yes,
to
ma'am.
say it out loud. So my hat's off to you, because a lot of people, men and women, don't realize where they're at that is negative in order to move forward. So I think you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
And your little girl, what's her name?
Her name is Ava Alana
Aw.
Fradu. She's a 3-year-old child. You know, I'm still working with her. She's
Oh, you're going to be for a while.
Yeah, I'm still working with her. You know, and she's getting older, and she's still throwing her little fits.
And
but
does she sing
soon,
too?
Hopefully she won't. Huh?
Does she sing?
Yeah, she does. She likes to sing some of the songs that she likes that I play. You know, certain
Does she
songs
sing with
that-
Daddy?
Sometimes, but I actually get her on the mic sometimes,
Mhm.
and I let her just freelance it and talk, you know, and she don't realize what she's doing half the time. Then I'll replay it to her, and she just looks nervous, or
It's
she
probably
looks
adorable.
Like she's,
Yeah, that age is adorable. Is she in preschool?
no, she's not yet in preschool.
Not yet. Okay. Well, that sounds like a fun part of your life, children.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck with that. I have
Yes.
2 girls.
Thank you. I need it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us now. We gave the audience a part of your life, a part of your testimony, and your music. When we think about PD Push, what else do you want to seed in their mind about you? Because you're staying in the Valley, right?
Yeah.
This is where you want to live with your family?
Yes, I want to grow here. I want to expand, and like I said, I trust in the Lord for all of that. And I know that if I have faith of the mustard seed, I will be able to do whatever it is I want to do. And there's no stopping that. As long as it's according to God's will, and it's nothing evil. Of course,
Do you believe that God's will is to keep you in music, or is that how you're going to provide for your family, the music, or are you doing something else other than that? Or are you just saying, God, I'm hoping that my past and my future is in your hands now, and you're leading me in the right direction as far as your music goes? Is that where you want to be?
Yes, ma'am, I do want to. That is what I want. And, that's exactly what I believe that I believe that could happen, and I believe as long as I trust in Him, that will happen.
Now, have you made a livable income off of selling the CDs that you have?
I made I could say I'm okay. It's better than working at Target.
Sure.
I could tell you that much, and definitely less stressful, and it's easier. It's just like I said. It's all about how hard you're going to work towards it, and how much work you're going to put into it, and how much mindset, how is your mindset towards it. It's what matters the most, because you could be lazy. Everybody could be lazy, but says you don't work, you don't eat.
So we talk about work. So how is it that you're putting your CD out there? What other avenues have you used to get your CD out to the audience that you're trying to listen to it and buy the CDs? In what ways are you doing this?
I'm actually working right now with a doctor. His name is Dr. Lewis. I forget his first name.
Is he from the Valley?
Yeah, he's from the Valley. He's on the radio, but
he's on the radio as well?
Yes,
Okay.
He told me that all I'd have to do is barcode my music, put it on Amazon.com and on iTunes, and he said that would really help me as far as reaching other people that I won't be able to reach in person.
Have you tried it?
No, I'm working. That's in
You're
progress
working?
right now. That's in
Okay.
progress right now. So that's really all I can say.
So maybe you can get together with Al and see what other ideas you can collaborate together, because you have music of a different type. Possibly you can still use the same avenues to get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that being on here will help you to reach a different audience other than the audience that you've already sought?
I would like to reach every audience if possible. I would love for everybody to be able to hear what I have to say as far as, what I believe, and,
How
like
does
I
an
said,
artist do this? How does an artist put their music out there when they have Christian music? Do you know? Have you looked into that?
Not so much, but I just went out there and I talked to people. Not everybody that's Christian actually, they actually buy it. A lot of people that aren't Christian actually support me, opposed to Christian.
Do you know that that's absolutely the case? Because it is not just the words, it's the beat. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you may introduce that type of music to someone who didn't think they liked Christian music or rap.
Yes, ma'am. And definitely it changes their perspective on it, because when a lot of people that are Christian, they are sometimes judgmental on the type of music that is pushed out there.
So do you think of that as far as labeling?
Of course, yes. Yes, ma'am.
I'm hoping, and that's what I'm trying to get at, because we get used to avenues of particular because of advice, but we stay up at night, we go to bed at night thinking of what we do for a living and how we want to get it to the right audience. So I'm wondering if you have thought about seeking in a different pattern.
Pattern as far as?
As far as reaching an audience that didn't even know that they could possibly like rap.
Of course.
Because you know that rap and Christian music are sometimes unheard of
Yes,
in
ma'am.
circles.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have an aha moment, like, well, I never even thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you would probably find, a seed that blossoms into something even better than where you are seeking today.
Yes,
is my
ma'am.
point.
Yes, and I would like to say that rhythm is rap, melody is singing, and rhythm has its part also in giving praises to God, and so I think that some people may not, like I said, they may not understand, but it's in our,
Yes.
it's good that us as a Christian, not to lean to my own understanding on things, because sometimes that may get
Your
in
own
the way.
belief system definitely helps, but let me tell you something. When I put that CD on, I didn't have an expectation. I did not have an assumption, but I was sold on the rhythm. I was sold on the words. I was sold on the tracks, and I was sold on the continuity of organization. That in itself tells me that it has a future. That in itself tells me the seed is going to eventually blossom, and I hope that today reaches a different audience than the ones you have been touching.
Yes,
because
ma'am.
it's really, really good music.
Yes.
And when
Thank
I
you so
first
much.
bought my first rap CD at Marine Christian Store, I had no expectations, and I was pleasantly surprised. And I hope that your CD does that for someone. And that is the true reason why I brought you here. Because I had no expectations, but I really like the CD.
And I'm humbly thank you so much for even allowing me to have
An
this
audience?
moment with you. And
My 16-year-old did too, and she doesn't like anything.
and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming on.
All right, you too, ma'am, and
You
I
have
highly
a
appreciate that.
great opportunity today, and I wish you all the luck in the world. I think that you are going to do fine.
Thank you so much, and
Another day, he may be back, is my point. Thank you for
Yes,
watching
ma'am.
PD Push and Lifestyle Changes. I'm Sandra Bustos.
South African beauty, got it on lock like Bob Marley. You can rock a
By
straight like
Javita
Oprah
Coffee.
Winfrey. If it's not
Change your
what's on
coffee, change your life. One cup at a time. Check us out at ilovejavita.com.
Watch Tim Thiessen live Wednesdays at 3 p.m. right here on CentralValleyTalk.com and on digital channel 33.2. If you missed the live broadcast, we're on every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. on Comcast channel 200 and digital channel 43.5. You don't want to miss this.
Hey, my name's Chris DeVold, the host of Sex Drugs, Chris DeVold. I've been on CentralValleyTalk.com for 8 months partying on Tuesday nights, but guess what? The party's moving nights. Now I'm on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Apparently the party was just too much on Tuesday nights. So join me on CentralValleyTalk.com, where I promise to bring you one live music act a week. Sex Drugs, Chris DeVold, Friday nights, 8 p.m. on CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com